Welcome to the school app demonstration. My name is Edwin from TEQ e-learning technologies. The school app is a specially customized application, Android application developed for the schools, which schools are able to do e-learning or use it for access to a school management portal. So the app is installed in an Android device, a smartphone or a tablet, compatible with Android 5.0 and above. It's good to mention the app is developed by us free of charge for all existing students in your school. So we'll get right onto it. To access the app, you'll just install it first and just go ahead and tap on the app icon. The icon will be your school logo if possible, if you have one, and it will also have the school name. So your home will be determined by your school, whichever homepage you'd like. Some schools would want it to be the school portal. Some would want it to be something like your notice board, so that when your students log in, they can fast access the new news and anything else that's going on in school. Some would prefer it to be timetable. All that is possible. Let's look at the basic features of this application. So you have a search function here. You can search the application. You have your logo, you have your homepage, and your footer. So the applications you'll have to access from this grid on the left hand side of the app. We can see something like timetable here. You can have a timetable for each of your classes or for the whole school if possible. So here you can have an example of grade 1 East Monday, and you see some timetable. So if you can have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all that, everything just arranged as a sub page. So you can have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the rest. Then for 1 West, the same thing. Then you can go to grade 2. So all this is just arranged as a sub page, layer by layer, to make it very easy to access. Okay, so we have the notice board. This is some just for purpose of sharing news in the school. If there is news, if there is a newsletter, if there is any content that the school would like to share with parents or with their students. Then we have the Google Classroom module. So Google Classroom is good for content sharing. It's good for collaboration. You can have a teacher can assign a Google Classroom page to the students, and they will have to join using their emails, and they can share notes, they can share assignments, they can do quizzes, they can actually have a live session where they can ask questions and such. Then we have the virtual classroom, which is basically a video conferencing tool. You can use this for doing online classes, maybe remedial classes. If you have, let's say, during school holidays, you can have 1 hour of each subject where the students get to have a one-on-one session with the teacher. Or it could be specific number of students, maybe students who are not very good at a certain subject. They can use this. All they have to do is click on that link to join the classroom, and this will redirect them to a Google Meet page where they can do the meeting. And yes, so something like this, and yeah, you can do the video off or you can do the microphone off, and you can have as many as over 100 on this on this function, and have a classroom virtually, basically. So you can have that for all the classes, just arranged, and it's now up to the teachers to manage that. Then we have classroom notes. Classroom notes, this is basically digitized content. So the content that teachers usually write on the board and sometimes hand over notes, physically typed notes. So these notes can be made into a Word document or a PDF document, and then uploaded here, and students will have 24/7 access to it all around the year, wherever they are, whether they're in school or at home. They can access these notes. They can um, they can always have it on them, even if they misplace their books. And even in a scenario where they use tablets in class, they can have notes. Instead of writing notes, the notes are already there, so that they just have to listen and follow with their teacher, and makes it a very forward, uh, modern way of doing class. So let's have an example here of grade 1, where we have grade 1 East. So you can also classify this based on your classes and your subjects. So you have something like this. 1 East, you can have English, Science, Swahili, all that. In the next video, we will demonstrate how the teachers will be creating this. It's a very simple way. And so here we have like a topic 1 of science, maybe it's reproduction, and we go there and we have such kind of notes. Yes. Also, we could have notes and with a quiz below the notes. So let's look at this. This has a quiz below the notes. So let's assume this is the topic and this is the quiz for that topic. So students can actually assess themselves after reading the notes. A very good feature for ease of grasping content. Yes. So that classroom notes also can be arranged from grade 1 all the way to grade uh, grade 8, or I don't or the all the classes in the school, basically. Then we have this assignments module. Basically assignments for students. Maybe they have this. This could be an assignment, or let's see if we have something like, yeah. So anything that's an assignment, the teachers can put it up there. Students can have it there, and maybe do the assignment on their books and hand it over. Just something to give them an ease of access. And then we have an ebooks library. This is just a repository for ebooks. So the school could have ebooks for very many different titles, maybe science ebooks. Yeah, all these ebooks are available online, so the school can make the effort to download these ebooks and just have them all in one place. So for example, here we will look at grade 1, maybe grade 1 science, and we have such mostly it's PDF, the ebooks. So let's say we have this biology of seed development book, and there you have it. It's a whole book that your students can access them straight from this application. So it's all about now the school to make sure that they have these books. You can look at this one, the cell, and it looks something like this. So it's just an ebook, full notes, which students can access anytime, anywhere. So the good thing about our app is the ease of access to content, And this is very much simply an content sharing application. So we have a video library. So this is taking advantage of all the good quality video content that is on the internet, mostly on YouTube. So students can get to access through this application without having to go onto, let's say, YouTube itself and search for something and maybe get distracted. Because if you go to YouTube homepage, there is so much other content, and a student naturally may get distracted and follow the other videos. So this ensures that they get straight to the point. This can be done based on like their classes and then the subjects. So for example, here we have this video on germination in seeds, which is pulled from YouTube. And then we have several videos, so you can have as much content. This is a very good way of learning content, where it is very much interactive as opposed to the normal just reading books. So videos, and this makes
Hello,
makes
friends.
it
How
very.
are you all? I am your friend, and today we will learn about germination of
This makes it
seeds.
very interactive
Plants
and
start their
very good
lives
for
as small
learners as
seeds.
well.
These can
So
be as small as a grain of salt.
A reliable sowing medium
yes, so
will
you can
have an
see how
even mixture of ingredients.
students
Is
can
not
learn
usually
from
as successful
a
as
variety
growing
of
inside a
resources.
greenhouse. Some plants, such as California poppies, do
All
not
this is
transplant
available
well
on
and
demand.
are much more successful
So
if sown
Breaks
directly in
open
the
the
field.
seed coat and comes out of the seed. The root
just to
comes
skim
out
through this.
first and grows into the seed
Yes.
and starts to grow to longer.
Yes.
The shoot becomes green.
So let's look at we're done with video library. We have this module for exam results. So basically the school can put up their results there so parents can access it, because this application will be installed by parents in their phones and also by students maybe in their phones if they have them, or tablets. And so parents will always have access to this. Parents can see what kind of content you're giving their students. They can see what kind of notes you're giving their students, what kind of assignments, and they can see even performance of their students. So this is just arranged in maybe annually 2019, let's say term 1, and then we say here, like for instance, form 1, form 2, form 3, form 4. So you can just have that, and then like 1A, and put up the notes, the results there. It can be in form of a data sheet or just even maybe a Word document, whichever format is most suitable for the school. So we have this revision center, where this is somewhere where the school can put up all the past papers that they can have access to. They can digitize their exams, which they have done before, make them PDFs or Word, and put them up here, so the students will always have access to past exam papers. So for instance, here we'll look at this. Let's look at something like, let's look at grade. Let's look at this class 8. So we have this here. I see these are exams. So you have like this model 1 test paper complete set, and model 1 this like this model 2 paper complete set, and model 2 paper answers. So you can have, the answers, the test papers, you can have them. So something like this, and this is showing you an exam, previous exam, have all the papers here, and then you have then you have the answers, which will look something like this. So yeah, that's quite useful for revision. Then we have this other features. So these other features, the school will be at their prerogative if they want to add any other feature. Maybe something like we have something like Mwalimu, Mwalimu.com, I think, or is it Mwalimu Plus? Something like Mwalimu Plus. We can add it here, yeah, so that your students have access to that as well. So any kind of feature the school would want, we would make our effort and put it up here. So here I've just put up Khan Academy. This is like the world's biggest or the largest e-learning academy, and it has all kinds of content for all kinds of grades. So you just have to go there and go to Khan Academy. You need to create an account if you're a learner, a teacher, a parent. So let's say it's a learner. Yeah, just a quick something asks you to choose your date of birth. This would say maybe 20, let's say 2000. So let's say 2007. Yes. So to say continue with Google. Okay, so this will just redirect you and you create your account, or if you already have an account, or you can go right without having to put up an account. You can just go straight to the content here. So you have let's say something like science. So most of this is high school content. So you have like high school biology, and yeah, so we have this biology foundations. So yeah, this is much better for high school. So yeah, it's video content, also exam content. Yes.
Experiments are really the
So
test their time, test their 100-meter time,
yeah,
test their
this is going to be quite useful. Yes, so let's go to Wikipedia. You can go to Wikipedia like that, and yeah, this is also a great content encyclopedia, the world's biggest encyclopedia, right on your palms. So yes, we can, from Wikipedia we have other content like Wikibooks here, like Wikiversity. All this is just free content, free e-learning content that is so much used by everyone around the world. So yes, basically that is it for the app. In our next video we will demonstrate how teachers will be uploading content from their end, which is going to be available from the user end, that is from the mobile app. So thank you for now, and we'll meet in our next video. Goodbye.